Hello there everybody, Sobata92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Higurashi, When They Cry. I'm becoming more and more paranoid as we continue on with this little story, and now we're going to go ahead and begin Chapter 4. Now, we've already read the new tips that they gave us, so we're kind of getting into a little bit more about what was going on with the murder, Anyway, let's continue on this not-so-good adventure. Oh, happy music again. Alright. The function of this school as an educational facility is very questionable. Our PE class is exceptionally disorganized. The only things we do together are the warm-ups at the start. The teacher isn't even after... I can't read. The teacher isn't even there after that. All we do is play together. Whoa, hello, different outfit. Was not expecting that. No helping it, everybody's a different age or gender. And another different outfit, okay. The only rule is that we have to stay on school grounds while exercising. All the little kids were gallivanting about. Well, they certainly are being active. They might be getting plenty of exercise, but... the Board of Education probably completely forgot about this school. Okay! Everybody's wearing different outfits. Sorry to keep you waiting. We're all together now. What shall we do today for PE? I don't know. Alright. We have all of our members gathered now. Now then, class representative, what shall we do for PE today? What shall we do? She seems to repeat herself at the end of her sentences a lot. Mion harumphed and crossed her arms haughtily, surveying the area. God damn it. Explosive power and endurance. There are no friends in the world of sports. Oh, whoops. Everyone is a rival. The only thing you can trust is in your own body. What the heck do you mean by that? You really read too much manga. Considering I'm reading a visual novel, I really have no room to speak. I queeped without missing a beat. And so, we'll be taking a lesson from history. The tried and true king of all outdoor melee events. Let's play tag! Oh god. It was quite the adorable choice to make after playing it up so much. Just what I was hoping for. That dunderhead Keiji-san shall be the first one to be it. Why is it always the guy? I won't be beaten. Considering it's the little girl that's saying that kind of scares me. I'll try my best too. You can't beat me. Oh god, I'm giving them all the same voice. I do not have the range for female voices. Good lord. Why are you guys all so into it? The third rule of our society: you must partake in the game, enjoying it without question. Then this counts as a club activity? Everyone smirked at each other. They all seemed pretty confident. I'm a man. Physically, I should be able to keep up with any girls my own age. Okay, well, at least he wasn't saying go against. Okay, I was gonna say, if that was gonna be a sexist comment, I was gonna be very mad if it was gonna be sexist. Regardless, Mion and Satoko looked like they were aiming for victory, and Rena was looking at me as if pitying my disadvantage. Fine. Tag. I'm in! My yell echoed across the school grounds. I'm not yelling because my neighbors wouldn't like it. These were the rules. Anyone who was able to evade being tagged before the bell was a winner. But we didn't switch who it was it. The ones who were tagged by it also became it. So the number of people who were it could increase exponentially. Now this is a way of tag I've never heard of. The end game would become a hellish siege. So instead of one person, it's multiple. Why didn't I play that when I was younger? They call the version we're They call the version we're playing here zombie tag, see. Zombie tag? Okay. I see. Anyone infected by a zombie turns into a zombie. Why do you make it sound so scary, I wonder? As soon as I catch Rena, I'm going to tear out her entrails while she's still alive. Ugh. Gross, Keiichi-kun. That's gross. Rika-chan placed her hand on Rena's head as she panicked. Don't worry, before Keiichi gobbles you down, I'll eat you up gently. Good lord. That's not helping. Rika, that isn't comforting at all. Both Mion and I nodded deeply. So, the first it. How do you decide who's the zombie? With rock, paper, scissors? Well, it is class time after all. Let's decide by answering questions. Oh, God. I'll ask the questions, and the one who isn't able to answer is the zombie. I have no idea which grade level they're coming from. Neither do I. Oh, good lord. What does the Japanese word roku mean? Huh? I was bewildered by the sudden question. Mion repeated it. So you need to answer. What's roku in English? It's 6. How about kutsushita? I don't know. I really don't know. Socks! Oh, good lord. What's the third last letter in the alphabet? Third last letter, what? X. Oh, yeah, duh. God, I'm a freaking idiot. It's X. What is saibetsu? Of course I know what this is. What that is. Satsuko cut herself off before finishing the answer. I see. It's quite a lewd question. I don't know, what is it? You're an adult, aren't you? Of course you know what it is, right? I certainly do. Of course I know. Then go ahead and say it. That. You know that. What does that mean, exactly? Satsuko looks like she's in trouble. How cute. Don't take her home. It's a crime. If I didn't nip it in the bud, she really might have tried to take her home. Kinda scares me. Mion's pursuit was relentless, making Satsuko stammer. What is it? Now then, go ahead and say it, nice and loudly. What does that mean? I don't know, what does it mean? I do know. Sex? Is that what it is? That means a person, thing, idea, action, or event which has been previously indicated in context. Huh? Wait, what? Huh? All of us were a bit surprised by Rika-chan's unexpected answer. I see. Well, it certainly is what that means. That could have been awkward. I wonder what I would have done in Sadago's position. I'd probably get ticked off and just blurt out, you know what, at the top of my lungs. What's wrong with you guys not being able to say it? What the hell? I wouldn't want you as an enemy, Mion Sonozaki. Thank goodness you were born a girl. Again, if you were a boy, you'd probably be a perverted... a perverted asshole, good god. Okay, not all guys are perverted assholes. Says the guy playing this game that's kind of getting more and more confused about it. It appears I have no choice. Unfortunately, I, Satsuko Hojo, shall assume the role of the zombie. I shall eat everyone. Ew. Seems like she's raring to go. All I must do is count to 100, correct? Some jerk skip numbers while counting to 100. You can start chasing after you solve this problem. Oh, Keiichi-kun give her a simple one, okay? 1/5 of a cake, 1/6 of a cake, and 1/7 of a cake are all on a plate. Huh? Oh no! There are no common denominators? Satsuko grabbed a stick in a panic and began drawing a cake in fractions on the ground. If Satsuko, who can eat one cake in 60 seconds, eats all of them, how many cakes are left on the plate? Just as I finished giving the word problem, Mion shouted. Ready? Go! On Mion's signal, everyone but Satsuko scattered. Keiichi-kun, that wasn't a problem at all, was it? Satsuko had already lost the moment she started working it out. She's eating it all, so of course there's nothing left on the plate. Everyone dashed off in a direction they thought was best. Knowing the lay of the land, they probably headed right to the best spots. It was obvious I was at a disadvantage. At a time like this, it would have been more effective to go along with those trained and survival skills. Like Mion, for example. The fact that I didn't realize it was the start of the fact that I didn't realize it at the start of the game probably hurt my chances. Glancing back over the school grounds, I saw Satoko just rising up to start. She was really, really mad. She got tripped up on such a dumb question. To be fair, I kind of got stumped on that, and I should have freaking realized it. I'm an idiot. I stood at one of the corners of the school. I had clear sight lines in two directions and would probably have a good response time if any zombies started closing in. For the time being, I caught my breath and focused on what I was trained to think during club activities yesterday. Now think calmly, Keiji Marabara. If I was it, what would I do? Increasing my numbers would be the shortcut to victory. Then going after the weakest player first is the obvious plan of attack, meaning me.
Now then, where could Keiji-san possibly be? I shan't let you escape.
But of course, what would be the best method to track me down? Footprints or smell? Or maybe some type of trail? If I could craftily hide my tracks, then there would be no trail for Satoko to follow. But I was no detective. Would I even be able to do that kind of thing in an amateur game like this?
Tamita Okamura.
What the hell does that mean? Oh, Tamita Okamura. Have you seen Keiji-san recently? What the heck? Do zombies hunt their prey by asking nicely where they went? Tamita-kun and Okamura pointed to the location where I was hiding. After confirming she was headed in this direction, I abandoned my position. It wasn't easy to hide myself with all those little kids running around as they pleased. It was becoming even more obvious that I was at a disadvantage from not being familiar with these surroundings. If that's how it was going to be, then to confront this intelligence-gathering zombie, I just have to counter it in a similar vein. I approached some girls playing with the ball. I'm sorry, but could you relay this message? Tell Satoko Hojo that her parents are at the gate, please. Message. Okay. I stopped the girls as they turned to run off. Wait, don't go yet. Also, take this one to Mio and Sonozaki. Tell her the teacher is calling her to the gate. I am quite the schemer if I do say so myself. Ooh, that's evil. If things went well, then Satoko and Mio would run into each other at the gate. It would put me at a disadvantage if more people were it, but this was Mio we were talking about. She'd figure out a way to escape. But that was just fine, as long as it's bought me more time. Dance for me, Mion and Satoko, in the palm of my hand. Having my fill of playing the con man, I looked for a place to hide. If you think about it logically, I'd only bought myself a scant amount of time. And it might even come back to bite me. Once it became apparent I started spreading false information through messengers, I could end up being the recipient of one of those messages. Satoko would probably ask the messengers to help her look for me. That would mean there would be more zombies than participants in the game. The virus that was brought about by my mischief could cause an epidemic. Shit. All of my classmates would transform into zombies. They would only be searching for me. This tactic might backfire horribly. While trembling at the thought of the impending dawn of the dead, I began searching for a safe house. I found a shed by the incinerator behind the school. After climbing up the roof, I held my breath. It wasn't a bad place to hold out. Not only did I have a good line of sight, but, if necessary, I could jump off in three different directions to escape. It was getting rowdy down there. The lower grades were running around below the shed.
Mayabara-san isn't around. Is he over there? Nope. Where's Keiji-san, I wonder? His dad is at the front gate.
That was definitely a lie. The word gate, the same one I'd used, gave a hint of revenge. So Mion was behind this. I was still keeping one step ahead of the game. I felt bad for my underclassmen, but they'd have to search until the school bell.
Hey, do you know where Keiji-san is at?
His mom suddenly got really sick.
A message from Mayabara-san. They said his house caught fire and needs to come to the gate. A jumbo jet fell on top of the Mayabara residence. The police have come to question him.
Anything goes now.
They say he enjoys peeping into bathrooms. Hey!
What?
Is it true that he's going around every night stealing panties?
Oh my god, man. Who are they talking about?
I heard he wears panties on his head and smells them and stuff.
Ew! Ew! No way I would do that.
I heard that class representative Mion was a victim too.
Wait, what? This was your doing, Mion. Calm down, Keiji Maebara. This is Mion's battle tactics to flush me out. Just hold on. If my underclassmen thought about it logically, they would know it's all nonsense. But small kids don't think about things logically. To them, all of those things were true, so they all chuckled together while looking for me. I win, Mion. It's my victory. Wiping unrelenting tears away, I felt intoxicated by my own victory.
Did you hear? I heard that the new transfer student, Maebara-san, is a really perverted person.
The cost of beating Mion had too high a price. Oh, someone passed below.
That's Reina and Rika-chan. Rika-chan, you're still okay? I'm getting by somehow. It seems Mi-chan is it as well.
Mion? It couldn't be. She'd become it because of my little strategy? This confirmed that Mion was behind this relentless message war. Then, this wasn't good.
We finally got away from Mi-chan, but Satoko-chan, Satoko is searching around the pipe, so we should be safe here for a while.
Upon hearing that, I breathed a sigh of relief. While Reina was slumped on the ground breathing heavily, Rika-chan had started creeping up to her. Rika-chan doesn't normally make noise when she walks, but it's strange. It couldn't be.
Whoa! Rika-chan! What is it? What is it? Huh? Don't worry.
I had never seen Rika-chan smile so creepily before.
Why are you coming closer? Why? Rika-chan isn't a zombie, is she? Don't be scared. I'll be sure to eat you gently.
Oh my god, Rena, run away!
No way! Rika-chan, no! Ugh.
Rena was pressed against the wall and Rika-chan lurched forward with both arms out, just like a zombie. Rena quaked with her back pushed up against the wall. It was quite a surreal scene of horror. Like one of those zombie breakout videos you'd see. At that moment, Rena's eyes met mine. Keiji-kun, save me! Zombie Rika-chan, god damn it, turned 180 degrees, exorcist style, and glared at me.
Found him! I see Keiji-chan!
Mion popped out from behind the cinder block wall around the garbage dump, also seeing where I was. My position was only advantageous was when there was one zombie. Being surrounded was not as good.
You said you located Keiji-san?
And I could tell that Satoko was rushing my way. It seemed that Rika-chan had let Reina escape, and now she was baring her fangs in my direction. Well, she kind of does have fangs in her little artwork there, I see that.
Come on down, Keiji-chan.
Ugh. The three zombies circled the shed, moaning curses. You guys are scary. Too scary.
Wonder how Keiji-san's guts taste.
Ew.
Keiji-san, Keiji, I want you to become one of us.
One of us. Someone please save me. I saw Reina apologizing to me from across the schoolyard. Apology? Sorry. Leaving me for dead? Reina! I leapt off the roof out of fear, slipping as I landed. Satoko and Rika jumped on top of me and, after straddling me, they tickled me all over my body. Stop! Oh jeez. So this means Reina is still left. There isn't much time until the bell. Damn you, Reina! How dare you leave me for dead? The feelings of a zombie. I understood how vengeful ghosts with lingering regrets felt.
It's sad, so sad, but Keiji is one of us now.
I felt like being bitten by a vampire and was now one of their thralls. It was a strange feeling being welcomed over to the side that had pursued me. Zombie tag is quite profound.
This is no time to postulate. We must capture Reina.
I didn't even know you knew that word.
The principal's walking down the hall. The bell will ring soon.
To devour Reina, I, who had been turned into a demon of vengeance, needed to use any means necessary. Except I wasn't just a zombie. I was a master of the night. A vampire. Using the same trick that had tightened the noose around my own neck, I used my classmates to further my evil designs. I gathered up the lower grades from around the school grounds. Everyone, listen! Rena's in big trouble. All of you, please look for Rena. It's a bigger problem than a jumbo jet crashing into your family's house? Oh yeah, it had turned into that, hadn't it? I whistled nonchalantly, trying to avoid the blame. Oh, Mio. Sorry. Yeah, it's not even the same league as jumbo jets. What fell on Rena's house? It was a space colony. A space colony? Yeah, it's a really big disaster. Everything in a 100-kilometer radius was obliterated. But that's only the prelude to this tragic tale. This is the beginning, the start of a war for independence by the of Xenon. The lower grades were dumbfounded, their eyes like saucers at the grand turn of events. What will happen? Will the Terran Federation lose? If things go on like this, they will. Only one person can defeat the Red Comet. That person is Rena Ryugu. The lower grade students all gulped. It seemed I'd made them fully understand that the fight for Earth was lost without Rena. God damn it, man. Part of me is kind of glad that there's silly moments like this, because I have a feeling that the second half is going to come up and it's going to freaking heel turn and scare the shit out of me. Now scatter, comrades, we must find Rena! My comrades in the lower grades let out an enthusiastic cheer and dashed off in various directions around the school grounds. There was still one person who hadn't gone. But I thought even the Terran Federation's impulse wave diffusal cannon didn't work on the Comet Empire. You're close. That's the white variety of those comets. The reason it didn't work was because they didn't know the weak point. Of course, Rena knows their weak point all too well. Ryugu-san is amazing. Satisfied with that, he also rushed off to look for Rena. This is so freaking weird! It does seem like there are some promising up-and-comers amongst the youngsters. Little Kei-chan's abilities. This old man knows them better now. You're a woman! Never mind. Didn't really feel like she was complimenting me, but whatever. Really though, no exceptional. Kei-san. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. This looks quite promising. If we have this, Betty. Sorry, I yawned. We can win! With this many, we will win. I was thinking that Keiichi would have been a better nominee for the initial zombie. Rika-chan's words stung a bit, but I'd let it slide for now. Not even Rena would be able to escape the entire class. As a result of everyone's thorough search, Rena was finally cornered in the back of the sports equipment shed. Oh dear. You're all scary. Keiichi-kun too. So scary. It probably was scary being chased around by the entire student body. All the lower grades closed in on Rena, saying she was the only one who could save the world. What are you all saying? I can't control a mech. Get in the fucking mech, Rena! Sorry. Rena, how could you leave me for dead? Are you ready to pay for it? I'm sorry about that, Keiichi-kun, but I didn't have a choice. Do not resist. Let yourself be devoured. Let's all be together. Now, Rena, say your prayers. Rena had stumbled onto a mat, trembling, with tears in her eyes. I closed in. Associating the situation with a similar, particularly immoral one made my pulse quicken just a bit. I mean, Sadako-chan and Rika-chan were both wiggling their fingers. They probably wanted to tickle Rena. Rena, wanting no part of what she knew was about to happen, went stiff with fear. Keiichi-kun, you wouldn't do mean things like everyone else, would you? Would you? I wonder. Now then, are you ready? Okay, so long as it's Keiichi-kun. The face she made as she resigned herself to her fate made my heart skip a beat. I believe that Keiichi-kun will do horrible things to me. Body won't move. That had to be some sort of anti-zombie mantra. The second my sense of reason chimed in, the beast inside me died instantly. There was the bell. Game over. Yay! I did it! I survived! How the hell? Rena pranced around merrily as if a curse had been broken. So daylight broke in the nick of time and the evil zombie army disintegrated into dust. And so the heroine survived. Well, that's how it goes in the movies anyway. Not really. Some of the movies I've seen, everybody dies.
What are you postulating about? This is all because Keiichi-san was dawdling about. Punishment is required.
I was subdued by Satoko and Rika-chan and once again sentenced to death by 100 tickles. Eek, forgive me!
Then the award for surviving goes to Reina Ryugu and Mion Sonozaki. Yay! Wait, what? Huh? Michan wasn't a zombie? Only pretended to be one. They say you need to deceive your allies before you can deceive the enemy, you know.
Mion, you little...
Yeah, hurry up and change, alright? Don't be late for the next class.
Let go of me, Satoko! Rika-chan! Having had my fill of being terrified to my own very core by club activities, I solemnly swore I would have Mion crying for mercy next time.
It's kinda creepy.
And the music's gone. Oh boy. You know what time it is. Time for the second half of the chapter.
Well, after arriving home, I quickly made preparations to head out once again. I had agreed to meet with Reina to dig Colonel Sanders out of that mountain of treasure from before.
Mom, do we have work gloves? I need towels too.
Aren't they in the shed out back?
The towels are by this. I freaking changed voice midway, sorry. Alright, now I was all ready. Looking at me, my mom stared quizzically.
What's going on, Keiji?
Where are you headed in that getup? If they come to dump again illegally, he'll be buried completely and it'll be impossible to take him out. And if that happens, Reina will undoubtedly go after the Colonel Sanders in front of the fried chicken place in town. A bit of excavating, so my classmate doesn't become a criminal.
Well, don't be out too late. I like how she's so accepting of that.
I'm just trying to keep my friend from being a criminal.
Okay, but don't be out too late.
Mom returned to the kitchen with a puzzled expression still on her face. Oh! Music shift. Cutting through the woods is the shortcut to the dam site. I ran into someone. Oh, this guy! Tomataki! It was Tomataki-san. Probably taking pictures of wild birds again with that precious camera of his. It couldn't be that all he took pictures of was handsome young men in the twilight. Hey, long time no see. Keiichi-kun, right? My due regards. I expelled the rude imagery from my head and greeted him without exciting anything. By the way, was that girl an acquaintance of yours? He was probably talking about Reina. I'm guessing, by the way, Tomataki-san was shaken up? What was that all about? She was walking around with an axe. Oh, sorry. And she was laughing with a huge smile across her face. That was Reina, without a doubt. It's probably because she could take it home today, so she couldn't hide her excitement. I hid myself because I thought it might be dangerous. Should I call the cops to be safe? Well, it certainly would be quite the spectacle for a girl of her age to be roaming around with an axe. Tomataki-san's reaction was the epitome of logical. It's fine. Just leave her be. She's just wandering around looking for more victims. Tomataki-san was alarmed by my crass response. That's probably hard for normal people to understand, Reina. I'll just toss a bunch of BS out there. And if you were to be killed out here, she'd probably be the one to do it. Try not to snoop too much around here. With a condescending smirk, I started off in the direction of the dam site where Reina was waiting. Before I got too far, Tomataki-san abruptly called out to me. Keiichi-kun, is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? I didn't mean it that seriously. I did try to make it obvious, but... I'll try my best to be careful. Leaving only those words behind, Tomataki-san turned around and left. didn't really mean to call him an outsider. I wasn't really implying anything when I said that. It was only meant to be a joke. And I felt like I said something bad. And there's the bridge. And now we're back at the dump. And there's that outfit again.
Keiichi-kun, I was waiting for you. Let's try our best today.
I understood what Tomotaki-san was trying to say. Somebody gallivanting about while waving an axe around certainly would seem dangerous. You should cover the axe with something when you have it in public. It's not good to carry it around out in the open like that. Of course she's doing that face.
It seems that I lost it, so there isn't one.
Thinking about that, there really was no need to try to keep up appearances. Everyone in Hinamizawa probably already knew about Reina's eccentricities. She's probably the only person who could carry an axe around Hinamizawa and not be considered suspicious. Well, let's finish this today. If we just bust through this last beam, we should be able to pull him out. I've got everything I need. Leave it to me.
Okay.
I took the axe from Reina and made my way to the unstable slope.
Just wait, Colonel Sanders. Keiichi-kun will save you.
All right, get back. I'll finish this in one go. A solid thwack rang out throughout Hinamizawa, as if the job was being done by a lumberjack.
How is it?
Think you can... Oh God, why am I yawning? Think you can do it? If it looks too hard, you don't have to strain yourself. If I can break through this, then we'll be good. I have plenty of power today. I can do it. But this adversary was more formidable than I expected. First of all, I'd never used an axe before. During a school camping trip, I had wanted to split the wood, but I lost at rock, paper, scissors and wasn't able to do it. Because the spot where I was standing was so unstable, I soon became tired. I decided to take a break.
Rena had already spread out a tarp and laid down some tea and sweets.
I'm fine, I'm almost there. I'll make sure Rena can give Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Giving Colonel Sanders a goodnight kiss,
Come to think of it, Rena, you're a transfer student too, right? Where'd you live before? I asked her nonchalantly while drinking tea. I thought she lived here all her life.
In Kanto. It wasn't as rules as it is out here, but it was still out in the countryside.
Were you a trainer for Pokemon?
I like Kanto.
Why did you move here? To Hinamizawa, I mean. You know, this is pretty far out in the boonies. Why did you move here?
Does it have to do with your...
Oh, does it have to do with your dad's work?
Dad said he wanted to move out to a studio.
Oh, wait, duh, I've been screwing him up. She was asking why'd you move here. God, this is so fucking confusing. Dad said he wanted to move out to a studio. He had been saying for a while that somewhere deep in the mountains like this would be perfect.
Studio? Is your father an artist or something?
He paints scenery. Seems that twice a year he opens a gallery for the stuff he does. When he started, his works were displayed in Industry Plaza in Tokyo. I know how to speak English, I swear. But now they're exhibited in the Makuhari Mese. He's determined to have them displayed in the Waterfront International Exhibition Hall.
That's amazing. Let me see them next time.
I was too embarrassed to tell her that I didn't really know what kind of pictures my father painted. Well, eventually I would. I picked myself up while giving some vague answers.
But you transferred in the middle of the semester, didn't you? Well, wasn't that a hassle?
Not really. I was getting bored of the city anyway. I was trying to get answers from Rena, but I ended up being the one giving out all the answers. With a bit of a wry smile on my face, I grabbed the handle of the axe and headed back to worksite. And the music's gone. The air grew colder as the sun slowly set. The Higurashi began their song, as if to tell me to stop and head home for the day. Just a bit more. Today, I would end it. When I first started, I chatted with Rena as I worked, but now I didn't have that luxury. Hooyah! You little... Damn it! I'd swung the axe countless times today, just like this. Contact. Shards of wood splintered. The assailants butchered the victim's body with hatchets and pickaxes. I recalled that passage from the tabloid. One hit with something like this would smash someone's head in. Axes and pickaxes are not meant to be swung at people, ever. With one last swing, the beam cracked apart. The weight I put behind that axe not only split through the beam, but smashed the statue's shoulder as well. The arm came off with a sickening sound. It clattered down noisily, stopping at my feet.
What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Sorry. The figure's arm. I broke it off.
Oh, that's all? I thought Keiichi-kun hurt himself.
I probably had a really guilty look on my face. Rena said that without a hint of dismay as she smiled. We just need to tape it back on and put a coat over him. Nobody will even notice.
I see. Let's pull him out then. Can you get that side?
Oh god, I really have no idea which one's talking. Okay. It seems like they haven't been able to find one of the arms, you see. I laughed dryly at how pathetic I was for considering the arm flopping down and rolling to my feet to be such a bad omen. Oh god, I just literally made that connection. Both Rena and Mio knew how sickening that incident was, so they pretended that they didn't know. I had looked it all up by myself. And shamefully enough, I was scared.
You're pathetic, Keiichi Maebara. Alright, Rena?
Let's do this in one go. Ready, and...
Whoa! We did it! We did it, Keiichi-kun!
The right time to give 3 cheers. That moment of 2 days of work bearing fruit. He who was brought to Hinamizawa covered in filth to meet his end. Instead, we're able to welcome him back. You're pretty lucky, Colonel Sanders. Your new master is a pretty decent person.
Colonel Sanders, he really is cute.
It didn't matter that he was dirty. Rena nuzzled him cheerfully with her cheek. I was dead tired, but seeing Rena's happy face made it all worth it. I'll help you carry it back. It'd be bad if it gets dark.
Yeah, right. I really want to thank you, Keiichi-kun. I won't forget this. Think really hard about what...
Think real hard about what you'll do to repay me, okay?
Whoa. I wonder what kind of repayment. I wonder...
For now, I just hold back my evil cackle. Good lord, dude. We were ready to take it to her house, but we couldn't go like this. We rolled the statue up in the tarp and lifted him. And so Jack and Jill went down the hill carrying a human-sized bag and an unsheathed axe. Ugh. I prayed that we wouldn't run into Tomotaki-san. If he saw us here and took a picture, we'll need to get rid of him, lol. Oh, come on! Is that meant to be a warning for an outsider like me? Something struck me as odd about the words Tomotaki-san, unable to grasp my sense of humor, had left behind. Hey, is that it? It can't be the end of the chapter, can it? I'm pretty sure like the first one was close to maybe an hour long, maybe? Wasn't it? That was it? You have received new tips. What kind of name is Rena? Eh? What kind of name is Rena? Okay, let's look at it.
Rena's not here. Do you know where she is, Keiichi?
Huh? She was just there, actually. Hey, Mio. Where did Rena go?
Rena? Didn't she go to the bathroom? She did say that she's been having bowel troubles lately.
I hadn't heard anything about that. Satoko, do you know where Rena went?
Rena, you say? I just passed her in the hallway. Rena has class duties today, so she's off to water the flower bed. Ah, it was Rena's turn for class duty. That's very much appreciated.
Rena, Rena, Rena. Upon hearing it repeated, a thought came to mind. It's rude to say this about someone's name, but it was a weird name.
Really?
It was like some foreigner's name. What kind of name is Rena, I wonder? kind of kanji does her name use? Normally I don't think that, really.
Rena's her nickname. She has a proper name as well.
What? Really? I was sure that Reina Ryugu was her full name.
Well, I can understand you making that mistake since we only call her Reina. She even signs her name as Reina. It's like it's her real name in school.
I wonder what her real name is. Let's ask her when she comes back. Satsuko and Rika-chan looked at each other.
You don't need to ask her. We'll tell you what it is. It's the Rei from Ore and the Na from Nara. Her real name is Reina Ryugu.
What? But that's just... It's... What? It's... Reina, is it? So it's read out as Reina instead of what?
No, that's not it. Reina is the correct way.
But which Reina? Reina had told us that she wanted us to call her Reina. So we call her Reina.
Reina? K-chan. Reina?
My head hurts.
Only strangers call her Reina. You get where this is going.
I understand what Mia was saying. It didn't matter what her real name was, only what names we used between us. Reina Ryugu is Reina. She's nobody other than that. So I was thinking, if I had a nickname, would you call me by that?
If it's good, so what do you want to be called?
Con Man. What? God damn it, man. Whoa. Reina then came back into the classroom. One of the juniors near the door told Reina that we were looking for her.
What's this now? Who's looking for me, I wonder?
Seeing that, both Mion and I sneered. Oh god.
Bailiff, Ryugu doth show herself. Con man, you're quite sinister.
Huh?
What is this? Cage-kun and Michan are evil bailiffs? A con man?
Damn you, Reina Nosuke Ryuga. Today doth be when they meet us thy maker. Reina Nosuke, have at thee!
Suki-san, Kaku-san, show them what for. Aye, sir. I expect my fee to be paid to my Swiss bank account.
Since it's come to this, we have no choice. We'll just have a grand battle with 5 people. What the hell? Reina's fierce punches exploded in the proper timing to take out the seal. The evil that was Mion and myself was vanquished in the end. I do hope that Reina goes on a journey to make the world a better place. What the fuck just happened? Haba Haines Nagatacho. What the? What? My destination is decided by where the cute stuff gathers. I told the bell signal the break time was over.
Come on, Keiichi-kun, Mei-chan. The teacher's coming.
I took Reina's hand and stood up. It was just as the teacher had entered the classroom. Just one more hour. Man, oh man, got to buckle down for one more. What the fuck just happened here? I'm lost. I think this may have officially been like the most lighthearted episode of this I've ever done. Okay. I guess I had no problem with that. Save. End of chapter 4. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for right now. We'll start chapter 5 in the next episode. Although probably after this, the day after this uploads, we'll probably be seeing an episode of Mad Father again. And then we'll just go do this back and forth. I am so freaking unprofessional. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. I really have no idea what to make of this. It's getting creepy, but at the same time, this was like extremely freaking lighthearted, and I just don't know. Anyway, see you guys in the next video.